Hi everyone and welcome to this quick 20-minute cozy Samhain flow. So for those that don't know, Samhain is very similar to Halloween. It's the pagan festival celebrating the start of the darker half of the year. And it is said that at this time, the veil between the world of the living and the world of the dead is at its thinnest. And that's where all the spooky stuff comes from. Although the theme of kind of spirits and death that come with Samhain and Halloween can feel a little bit heavy, I wanted to draw on the tarot card of death, as that actually represents change. And I thought that was a really nice way to think about it, rather than thinking about it as the end of something, thinking about this time of year maybe as the beginning instead. And I wanted to particularly show you these tarot cards that my brother and his fiance got me for my birthday. They are cat tarot cards and they are absolutely beautiful, and I absolutely love cats. And I thought it was hilarious that the card of death is the vacuum cleaner. And the little book that comes with the cards says, "The carpet is getting vacuumed whether you like it or not, so why not get out of the way?" And it's kind of that thing of maybe not resisting change but welcoming it in, and that is what we are going to do in this class today. So hop on the mat. We are going to start in a Shavasana, working all the way around the mat and then coming back to Shavasana at the end. So you can have your arms down by your sides or resting on the stomach. Close down the eyes for a moment here, breathing in and out through the nose. Just settle into the breath. It's always a great place to start a yoga practice. Relax the face, the shoulders, the arms, the legs. And whatever intention you might have for this practice today, just bring that to mind. And if you don't have an intention, maybe go with mine, which is I accept change. So just repeat that intention 3 times in your mind. I embrace and accept change. I embrace and accept change. I embrace and accept change. Take a big breath in through the nose and sigh it out. Start to wiggle the fingers and the toes, gently waking up the body, moving out of that corpse pose, Shavasana, and into the world of movement and living. We're going to reach the arms up above the head, full body stretch, and then exhale, bring the knees up in towards the chest. Maybe draw the nose all the way up towards the knees as well, squeezing everything in. And then as you exhale, release, keep the right knee in, extend that left leg away. Take a twist, right knee comes across the body, left arm right arm extends out to the right side. Come all the way back to center, squeeze that knee in towards the chest, and then take the sole of the foot up towards the sky for a half happy baby, drawing that knee down towards the floor. Flex the toes, nice and active in that foot. And then switch the legs over. So left knee comes in, right leg extends down and away from you. As you exhale, find that twist across the body. Left knee comes over and then the left arm extends out to your side. Breathing into that twist. Come all the way back to center, half happy baby on the other side. So left foot up towards the sky, drawing that knee out to the side and down towards the mat. Keep that deep breath going. And then one last time, hug both knees in, Slide the hands to the backs of the thighs. Take a little rock up and down through the spine 3 or 4 times. Enjoying that massage out through the back. And then coming all the way up, bring the soles of the feet together, knees out wide, and fold the body forwards. Inhale, we come up to seated. I'm going to rock forwards into a tabletop position. So make your way there however you would like to. Hands underneath the shoulders and knees underneath the hips. As you inhale, drop the belly down, lift the chest, gaze up, bring the chest forward slightly to stretch out through the wrists. And then as you exhale, round the spine. Inhale again, drop the belly, lift the chest, maybe lean forwards. And exhale, rounding the spine, bring it back slightly. 2 more like that. Maybe tucking under the toes to get that stretch out through the feet as well. As you round through the spine, bring the weight back slightly. Inhale, 1 more time, leaning forwards. And exhale, round the spine, send it back. Come all the way back to center. We're going to keep the toes tucked under and come all the way into a downward facing dog. Just take a little pedal out through the feet here, bending one leg and then bending the other. Keep the head and the neck nice and relaxed here. Gaze back in between the knees. Try and draw the chest back towards the thighs and press into each and every knuckle of the hands. Keep that pedal going. And then find a little bit of stillness here. Drawing those heels down towards the floor. Doesn't matter if they don't reach. We're going to inhale, ripple the body forwards into a tabletop, into a plank. And then drop the knees down, lower everything down. Untuck the toes. Fingertips down either side of you. Elbows up towards the sky. We're going to inhale. Ripple the spine up, open through the chest. As you exhale, come all the way back down. Inhale again, lift it up, open the chest. Exhale, lower. 1 more, inhale, lift. And exhale, lower, hands underneath the shoulders. Press all the way back into a child's pose. Toes together, knees out nice and wide. Forehead and chest down towards the mat. As always, Monty, my plant, is wanting to get involved in this. As always, this is a great pose to come to if you need to take a break at all. But we're going to take it nice and slow. On an inhale, we're going to roll up into a tabletop position again, tucking the toes under, make your way into downward dog. From here, sweep the right leg up towards the sky, 3-legged dog. And then step that foot in between the hands, help it up there if you need to. Sinking the hips forwards, fingertips down onto the mat, finding that lunge position. As you inhale, we're going to sweep the arms up into our low crescent lunge, really sinking into the hips here. Nice and active in those fingertips. And then as you exhale, we're going to send the hips back into Ardha Hanumanasana half splits. Fingertips down onto the floor, flex those toes back towards you. Nice. From here, we're going to keep that leg extended and walk the hands over to the left side. We're going to keep walking the hands all the way back to the back of your mat. Left hand plants down, right arm sweeps up and over into a gate pose. Shift the hips forwards, nice and open through the chest. Perfect. And then come all the way to the back of your mat. So we're kind of resting on that left knee, right leg is back behind. Bring the left toes over to the right slightly and sink back into a pigeon pose. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale, fold it forwards. So you can stay here in a pigeon pose for as long as you want. Maybe even pause the video. If this feels really good to just kind of stay here for a minute or two, then absolutely go for it. Nice deep breaths. You can walk the hands a little bit further forward maybe resting the forehead down to the floor. Walk the hands all the way back towards you, lift the chest up. And then tuck the back toes under, step it back into a plank position, lower down, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra or cobra. Exhale, send it all the way back into downward dog. Same leg again, so right leg sweeps up, step it in between the hands, drop that back knee down, sink the hips forwards, and then inhale, sweep the arms up, low crescent lunge. Exhale, send the hips back, runner's lunge, or half splits, or Ardha Hanumanasana, whatever you want to call it. Nice. Keep that leg extended. We're going to walk the hands this time over to the left again. Left hand plants down, right arm sweeps up and overhead, squeezing the hips forwards. And then bring both hands down, turn the body to face the front of the mat again. We're going to come back into that pigeon pose, so slide the right leg back, left knee stays forward, inhale and exhale, walking the hands forwards, pausing here. Nice deep breath. Inhale in through the nose and sigh out. Walk the hands back towards you, lift the chest, tuck the back toes under, lift that knee and step it back. Lower down, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, we lift up. And then all the way back, this time into a child's pose. Just pause it there for a moment, forehead down towards the ground. If your forehead meets the ground, maybe take a little bit of a sway side to side, massaging out through the forehead and the muscles of the face. Inhale, we're going to come back up, tabletop. Tuck the toes under, lift the hip up and back. Downward facing dog. Sweep the left leg this time up towards the sky. Trying not to kick the plant here. And then step that foot in between the hands. Drop the back knee down. Sink the hips, sweep the arms up into that low crescent lunge. As you exhale, send the hips back. Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits. Keep that leg extended. We're going to walk the hands around to the back of your mat. Right hand down, left arm sweeps up and over this time. And then both hands down to the back of your mat. Coming into a pigeon pose. So swing that right foot out to the left side a little bit. Sinking that left leg back. Inhale here. And exhale, walk the hands forwards. You can come down as low as you want to here. Nice deep breaths. On and inhale, walking the hands back towards you. Tuck the back toes under. Make your way into a plank position. Knees, chest and chin, lower down. Inhale, lift and open the chest. Exhale all the way up and back, downward facing dog. Same leg, so left leg lifts up. Step the foot in between the hands and drop that back knee down. Arms sweeping up, so this is the last time we're going to come around all the way back to the front again. Arms reaching up. Exhale, send the hips back, half splits. Keep that leg extended. We're going to walk the hands over all the way to the back of your mat. Right hand down, left arm reaches up and overhead. Shift those hips forward to feel that stretch in the front of the left leg and the hips. And then both hands down to the front of your mat. Transition into that pigeon pose. So gently walking the left foot back behind you. Lift and lengthen through the spine, and then exhale, fold forwards. Slowing down the breath. Big breath in through the nose and sigh it out. Walk the hands back towards you, lift the chest up, tug the back toes under, step it back into plank. Knees, chest and chin lower down. Inhale, lift up. And then send it back, child's pose, toes together, knees out nice and wide, forehead and chest down towards the floor. On an inhale, roll back up, tabletop position. Swing the legs out to one side and come to sit all the way down onto your bum. Bring the soles of the feet together again, knees out wide, hands to the feet or the ankles. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale, we fold forwards. Maybe walking the hands a little bit further forwards here. Roll it all the way back up. Shuffle forwards, keeping the soles of the feet together. We're going to make sure we've got enough space behind us so that we can lay down. Keep a hold of the feet with the hands or the ankles. And then we're going to come all the way down into the happy baby. So just roll down, happy baby, with both feet this time, both legs, drawing the knees down towards the ground. Lengthen the tailbone down towards the mat. And then hug the knees in towards the chest. One last time, nose towards the knees, squeezing everything in. And then exhale, release the legs all the way down onto the mat, finding that corpse pose, Shavasana, once again. Closing down the eyes, take a full body scan here, relaxing everything. And you're welcome to stay in this position for as long as you want to. Otherwise, I'm going to take zombie arms. So hands up towards the sky and then kind of draw the tops of the hands up towards the sky here. We're going to see if we can come all the way up. Super slowly tuck the chin towards the chest, rolling all the way back up. And then find a seated position. Take a moment here. Hands onto the knees, one palm facing up, one palm facing down, bridging that gap between the world above and the world behind that veil. Bring back that intention for your practice, whatever that might have been. Bring the hands together at heart center. Thank you everyone for joining me for this Samhain flow. I hope you have a lovely Samhain, lovely Halloween, and I will see you again.